Okay, today I'm going to do a little demo on dipping baits and a little bit on paint that we can do actually in the same process right at the same time. Um, for dipping baits, we've got this blade. Basically, it's a piece of metal cut out to the shape of a fish, and for the paddle, have a Colorado blade right there. So, what we want to do first is make sure that we get nice coat of oil on all the parts so that the bait will slip off easy after. We got a coat of oil. Got our plastic here. It's already hot, ready to go. Basically clear with holographic flake in it. First thing we want to do is we want to dip and get it all the way up to the tail, right around the edge of that Colorado blade. Lift. And then we're going to set it right here. We're going to hang it and let it cool down. And then we got I'm going to pour a couple of bug-eyed shad over here too at the same time, just to let that have a little time to cool down. So what we're going to do is pour these two. There we go. And there we go. Like that. So now that's had a little time to cool right there. Got this nose hanging off here. I'm going to cut that off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip again and go right back down to the same spot. One good nice tail. Get a couple of coats on there. And hang it over here again. Just let it drip right off the side. And go again, one more time. There we go. Now we're getting a good coat on there. Let it drip. What we'll do this time is pull out the bug-eyes, set them up in a rack. Just a holographic shad, that's all it is. Same here. Like my little rack. Get this mold out of the way. Now we've got a little time again, we can cut this nose off of this. That back in there. I'm going to do something a little different this time. Now we're going to grab some of this paint from Lurecraft for plastic. I got black and I've got the retarder, which is the thinner for it. It just slows down the drying process. And what we're going to do now, I've got a mix in this cup. I mix it 50-50. I'm going to pour a little in my airbrush, lift my baits up, and I'm going to paint the back black. Just paint it right over the top of the back, and it'll give you a nice look. There we go. Those two, and now we're going to grab our dip bait and do the same thing. Try to exaggerate this a little more so you can see it. Both sides. Put that away. Now I'm going to get some eyes out. This dries pretty fast. I'm going to stick our eyes on here. Two eyes on. Set that down right there. Take this off. Another two eyes. bait over here. Put a couple eyes on there too. Now these you're going to have to just kind of put them wherever you can, just to make them look good. Try to make them even as you can. There we go. You can see that right there. Really starting to look like something. Now we're going to do the dip one more time. No, probably twice. I'm going to do this one right now, right back up to the tail. This time I'm going to try to help the nose stay a little rounder rather than just let it drip. And we'll hang it. Now we're going to do our other bug-eyed. We're going to do these, just dip them up to the eyes just to seal the eyes on. Make a nice round head. Turn it over, kind of roll it around. When it looks good, give it a little dip in the water. Set it down. Same thing to the other one. A little spin, rotate it, let it drip. Get that last drip off of there, flip it over, let it round off. There we go, a little dip in the water. Good to go. There's that swim bait with a black back. Now let's go back to our original one. Go back, we'll get the scissors and we'll cut the nose off again. And we'll do one last dip. And this time we'll quench it in water once it gets looking good. Make it look like it's got a nice round nose. Nice round nose. And dip in the water. Cool it off. Now it's still not cool enough to get it off of there, but there's the hand dipped, and there's the mold poured. That's all there is to it. You can do it as many times as you want, make it as thick as you want, as thin as you want, any color you want. You could add scales if you want in the middle. Just a really creative way of doing something that's just a little bit different. And that's it.